Welcome back to C++ with Miyoshi. Today we're going to talk a little bit about a concept called nesting. So nesting is where you have ifs inside of ifs, switches inside of switches, ifs inside of switches, switch inside of ifs, lots of other things you can do. When we get into branching, we'll talk about loops inside of loops, but for now, just branching inside of branching. So here's kind of a structure where we have ifs, and again, this whatever's inside this would have to be in a statement that evaluates the true or false. And we have another statement, another statement, another statement. But these ifs, all these guys here, they're nested inside each other. I have an if inside an if, inside an if, inside an if, inside an if. So this nesting here is just simply nesting. Well, I can have switches inside there instead, but the branching inside of branching is called nesting. Now, I would suggest if you have very many levels of nesting that what you do is stick with ifs. It gets really messy when you branch with switches, and even just having two sets of nesting here, a case switch inside another switch gets messy here. I have a switch and I have my case one, and I have another switch inside there, and I have another case and a break. The thing that people often forget when they do switches inside of switches is that they forget these little breaks inside their inside cases. So, because once they have this break for the inside case, they forget to have the break for the outside case. And so that's oftentimes where you get into trouble debugging your switches or your nesting in C++. So, just a cautionary tale, if you will. If you have many levels of nesting, stick with ifs. And leave the branching, the switch cases, to simpler things where it's more necessary for you, or a little bit easier for you to use. So, a little bit of nesting when we're branching. So, use it in good health, if you will, and have fun with your programming and nesting in your programming. So, thanks for tuning in to C++ with Miyoshi. Hope you subscribe, and come on back next time.